are.
Good.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes, welcome. All right, reach out, breathe in. Really find length in the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Notice where your feet are grounded. Inhale, rise back up. Fingers out wide, reach up, lengthen all the way through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out and up. Tuck your tailbone under, lift through the sternum. Maybe a slight back bend at the top. Exhale, fold. Take two more. Inhale, be really intentional about your breath and about your limbs. Keep everything active and engaged. Maybe lifting your toes off the mat as you ground through the corners of your feet. And meet me down in a forward fold. Separate your feet just about hip width distance apart to give you a little more stability. Crown of the head down toward the floor. Rock side to side. You can lift one heel and then the other as you sway. Maybe grab for opposite elbows. Lengthening the spine as you do and noticing the stretch in the backs of your legs. Begin taking an inventory of what feels good or not so good. Find stillness. Let your fingertips come down to the floor. And then lift your chest halfway, maybe your fingertips to the shin. So you're lengthening through the spine. Exhale, right back down, deepen that stretch. Inhale, lift halfway, fingertips to shins if that feels good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, heels in, toes out, squat low. Exhale as you come down. Good. Feeling free to rock side to side. You can keep your hands on the floor if that feels better for you. Wherever you find your stability. And then elbows in at the knees, whether your hands are down on the floor or not. I want your knees guiding away from each other. The sternum lifting up and the tailbone grounding down. Lifting through the crown of your head as well. So the spine and the neck all in one straight line. Maybe hands at prayer. Well done. Well done. Another breath in. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Lift the hips up. Rock side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your flat back. Exhale, sit back in your squat. Swaying just a little bit, small movements. And if you prefer to just stay still, feel free to do that. But I want you to use either your breath and or some movement to deepen the stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift the hips up. Finding slight sway. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, lengthening the spine. Exhale, squat low. Inhale, hands to the floor, lift the hips. Exhale, fold deeper into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, squat low. We're going to keep linking this movement. Inhale, hands to the floor, lift the hips up. Exhale, fold deeper, maybe bringing your hands to the back of the legs, pulling the chest closer to the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squat low. Keep the knees wide, sternum lifted, tailbone low. Inhale, bring your hands down, hips up. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, squat low. So you're using the core strength the whole time. Inhale, hands down, hips up. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, halfway lift. Last time, exhale, squat low. Hold right here. Draw your right hand down to the floor, the left arm up. Eye gaze following your left fingertips. If you have more room to move here, flexibility, maybe bring your left arm behind your back, maybe reaching for your right thigh. If you have more room, I'm looking at you, Kylie, it's a maybe, don't push anything. Maybe bring your right arm off the mat, your right hand, and keep it hooked around your knee. I don't know if you can see mine. So your right arm is here, inside the right thigh, pressing your right thigh. This way.
Oh, gosh.
Good. And then that. All right, other side. Switching sides, left arm down, right arm high. Breathe in. If you have more room to move here, exhale your right hand behind your back toward your left thigh. Maybe your left arm behind you. Nice, Thompson. twist a little deeper. But if you're collapsing in the spine or in your chest and losing your breath, then it's not serving you. So just evaluate it. Release both hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, fold deeper, get deeper to the back of the legs. And then inhale, rise all the way to stand. You're still in the wide leg. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Stay lifted. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, hands down, still keeping the tailbone tucked under and the core engaged. Last time, reach out, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Reach out, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, land in the plank position. And if you would like to take your first chaturanga, exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog, pedal out your heels. Bend one knee and then the other, still taking inventory, especially at the backs of the legs. Inhale, reach your right leg high, stack your hip, right hip on top of left, and lower your right foot down. Inhale, lift the left leg high, find length. And exhale, stack your left hip on top of right. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Exhale, lower it down. Hinge forward into your plank. Take your chaturanga, exhaling to lower, keeping your hips up, and then tucking or untucking the toes, lift the chest up and through, so your hips don't touch the mat, nor your kneecaps. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, stack your hip. Inhale, lengthen, right leg high. Exhale, this time step your right foot in between your hands, top of the mat, and bring your left knee, your back knee down. Taking your time to adjust your stance however you need to. So right foot's forward, left knee is down. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, sit your hips back, fold over your right leg as it straightens. Maybe your hands down on the mat if you need that extra balance. Another round of breath. Breathe in, reach the arms up, bend into the right knee. Tuck the tailbone under, exhale, sweep it back, work on your balance. If you're finding that stability is hard to achieve, separate your feet hip-width distance apart. Bring both hands down to frame your right foot at the top of the mat, still staying straight in that right leg, just sitting into the stretch a little bit more. Breathe into it. Bend into your right knee, bringing your right foot down to the mat. Lift your left knee off the mat. So you're just in a low lunge, lifting the left knee. Left hand stays grounded on the mat. Use your fingertips, relieving pressure in the wrist. Draw the right arm up. Breathe in. And stay for the exhale. Holding your twist. On your next exhale, whenever that comes, bring your right hand down inside the right foot, heel to your right foot out to the side, taking a wider lunge. So your right shoulder might be pressing into your right quad or knee. If you want to bring your left knee back down, you're certainly welcome to. Taking any micro movements that feel good. Ground down through all 10 fingers on the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Either moving straight into downward facing dog, but if you would like to float, you can exhale lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find stillness in down dog, and then lift your left leg up. Find length. Inhale. Exhale, stack your hip, left on top of right. Inhale, lengthen your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, top of the mat. Back knee comes down. Separating your feet at least hip-width distance apart so you have more stability. And when you're grounded, inhale, rise. Keeping the tailbone tucked, I really want you to find that stretch in the right hip flexor. On your exhale, sweep your arms back. One more time like that. Inhale, bend into the knee, reach up. Lengthen through your sternum, exhale, float it back, holding here. If you want to bring your hands down, if that helps you ease more into the stretch, do so. One more round of breath, make it long, make it steady. Good, Karen. Good, everyone looks really good. stays high. So we got into this a little bit different than we did on the other side. Just see what worked well and what didn't, if there was a difference at all. Notice your right hand. All the fingers are grounded down, relieving pressure in the wrist, and your left fingers are reaching up actively. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand down to the mat inside your left foot. Heel toe your left foot out to the side a little bit more so you have more length across your mat. And press your right arm into your left arm into your left leg, as well as your leg into your arm. So that symbiotic pressure, that connection, everything is working together to activate. Option as well to bring your knee down if you haven't already, your back knee. One more breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back to meet your right, either meeting you in downward dog. If you want to flow, you can do so. When you're ready, just meet in downward dog. We're going to start to flow a little bit more. Inhale, bring your right leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, stack your hip. If you want to flip your dog, feel free, or just stay right there. Right toes coming all the way down, left or right arm reaching high. Yes, there you go, Kylie. Good. We're going to bring it all the way back. So the right hand comes down to the mat at the top. If you flipped, your right foot comes to the top of the mat, setting up in that low lunge. So right foot at the top of the mat. I feel like I'm complicating this in my words a little bit more than I should be, so I'm sorry for that. But low lunge, right foot forward, left foot back. When you're grounded in your legs, reach your arms up, meaning your crescent lunge. Staying on the toes, the ball of your left foot. Good. Keep reaching up, lifting through the sternum. And we worked on this a couple of weeks ago, last time we were all together. Imagine you're grabbing a rubber band or something really heavy and static. We're going to lift the left knee forward and through. Maybe not touching the mat, work on it with time. And step it right back. Engage, reach. Draw the knee forward and through. Step it back. Last time, forward and through. Step it back, hold here. Inhale. Exhale, twist open toward your bent knee to the right. Good, inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back up, crescent lunge. This time to the right. Inhale through crescent. And this time exhale to the left, bringing your back foot down to warrior two position. Reverse your warrior, left arm down, right arm high. Back to warrior two. Right arm down, inside the right thigh, the left arm high. The fingertips, even in that left arm, are active, using the strength of your left side to stay lifted. We're going to make this part dynamic. Just inhaling through warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Keep that bend in the knee. I know it's going to shake. Keep back through warrior two. Exhale in your bend knee triangle. One more time through warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. This time we come through warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bring both hand, or the left hand down to the mat and the right arm high. So you're finding that windmill arch. Good, yes. Well transitioned. I love that. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down inside your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out a little bit wider. Option to bring your left knee down. These are big stretches. Be gentle. Be aware of your body and what feels good, and just as aware of what doesn't feel good. Micro movements are good. If you have more room to move, your hands can come forward, maybe down to your forearms. And this is an optional stretch as well, the quad stretch, because it's not achievable for many, and that's okay. Right arm forward, up and back, reaching for your left toes. Good, Thompson. Good. If you have that stretch, be particularly careful with your knee, just not letting any undue pressure affect you there. But if it feels good, then reach for it. Otherwise, hang out in your lizard and let your hips open and stretch. One more breath in. Slowly exhale your toes back down to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, lifting your left knee up. Step your right foot back to meet the left. If you want to flow, go for it. Otherwise, downward facing dog. Exhaling over the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, hopefully finding you've got more room to move. Now versus the beginning of class. And then inhale, lift your right or left leg, left leg up. Exhale, stack your hip. Know that this part is optional to flip your dog. Left toes coming down, hips staying lifted, left arm toward the front of the room. Breathe in. Left hand to the top of the mat. If you flipped, and then your left foot forward in between your hands. We'll meet in that low lunge. Left foot forward, right foot back. Separate your feet about hip width distance apart. That will help you to stabilize going forward. Once you're stable in the lower body, lift the arms up. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Still working into that hip flexor stretch on the right side by drawing the right hip forward, the left hip back. All right, grab that rubber band. Breathe in. Exhale, activate through the arms as you draw the right knee forward and through. Good. Inhale, right back. Keep the arms active. Everything's tight. Exhale, draw it up. Good. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward and through. Inhale, back. Hold here. Exhale, open to the left, twisting. Inhale, right through crescent. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist right, this time finding warrior two, so your right foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. The right arm comes down, left arm high. Little to no weight in your right arm. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Good, use the strength of your right side to stay lifted. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Bend knee triangle. We take this one more time. Inhale through warrior two. Reach through all 10 fingertips. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale through center. We take that full windmill with the arms this time. The left arm guiding the motion. Come onto the ball of your right foot as the right arm comes down, twisting your eye gaze over your left fingertips. Your left arm up, your right arm down. Breathe in. Exhale, flip the left hand down inside your left foot. Heel to your left foot out to the side. So you're back in your lizard lunge. But this is the second time you're here, so you have more room to move. Your body's warmer. Doug's basically doing splits over there. Walk your hands forward if you have that room to move. Don't push it. And you can evaluate that by noting how the spine is reacting. If your spine starts to round as you bring your hands forward, then you know you've maxed out. Option as well to modify bringing your back knee down. If you want that quad stretch, remembering it's an if, your right toes reach up, your left hand reaching for your right foot, and every exhale you guide your heel closer to your body, toward your glutes. Like any stretch, we're going to be gentle with it. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly float the toes down to the mat, and remember that you are in charge, not gravity. Hands underneath your shoulders, lift the right knee up, and then step the left foot back. You have an option to flow if you want to. Otherwise, a child's pose or a downward dog are always welcome. Once you get to downward dog, pedal out the heels. Really notice the backs of the legs. Inhale, shift your eye gaze forward and bend into your knees, staying on the toes. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, both feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Use the arms behind the legs to pull the chest closer to the thighs. Inhale, we reach out and up, rise to stand. Palms touch overhead. Maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, the right arm comes down to your side, bumping your hips to the left as you reach up and over to the right with the left arm. Little to no weight in your right hand. You're using the strength of your left side to stay lifted. Inhale, rise. Both palms touch at the top. Exhale, left arm down, bumping the hips to the right, reaching left. Imagining your body is in between two panes of glass, and we're not touching either pane. So keep the right side lifted up so that we're not collapsing to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Holding in this forward fold, use your hands behind the legs to pull the chest closer to the thighs. Crown of the head reaching down. Notice the alignment of your hips over your heels. If you notice your butt butt hanging out toward the back of the room. Reevaluate where the weight is distributed in your feet. Maybe draw some of the weight forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, deepen your stretch. Inhale, we rise to stand, arms out and up. Take it into a back bend, so lifting through the sternum, pushing the hips forward with a tucked tailbone, glutes engaged. Those are the important factors to protect your low back. And then when you're ready, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, get deeper. Inhale, rise to stand. Palms touch, exhale, bring them down through the center, keeping your elbows wide, pressing into the palms. Shift your weight into your left leg, keeping a small bend in your left knee, bringing the right knee forward and through. If you need the chair at any time, release the grip, good. Externally rotate your hip, opening the knee to the right. We're going to cross the right leg over the left in a figure four. I'm going to turn to face you. Good. Whether you have your hand on a chair or pressing into the palms, sit low. Find your squat. Good. If you can, if you have the steady balance, keeping your foot flexed, draw your left arm underneath your left foot, and maybe guide the knee away from the body. I'm sorry, that's your right foot. Left arm under your right foot, blah, blah, blah. Good, but you're guiding the knee away from the body, just deepening that stretch. Nice, Kylie. Looks good, looks good. Keep the figure four with the legs, just stand up. Love it. Yes. Sit right back down. Just one more. Just for fun. Stand up, breathe in. Exhale, sit low. Feel all the muscles in your feet engaging. Inhale, stand up. Release your knee out to the side, float it down. And then wiggle out your legs, shake out your foot. Good. We switch sides. Shift your weight into your right leg. Soft bend in the knee. All the weight distributed into the right leg. Lift your left knee forward and through. Flexing your left foot, palms to prayer and or on a chair. Using something for balance will help you accelerate your progress. Open your knee to the left. Find your figure four. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, sit low. Good. When you're stable, keeping your left foot flexed, maybe wrapping your right arm underneath the foot and then pushing your left knee away from the body with the left hand. So you should find this stretch on the outside of your hip. Let's make it dynamic. Keep the figure four, stand up tall, breathe in. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit low. Get into the stretch. Last time, inhale, lift. Let's make it count. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, rise. Remember, we are in charge of this release. Bring your knee forward, out to the side, and float it down. Wiggle out your legs. Reach out, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, and then walk your hands, in your case, to the, just meet me in a downward dog. We're all over the mats, so I can't really give you one direction. All right, maybe in a downward dog. Separate your feet about mat width distance apart. Ground down through your left fingertips. Lift your right fingertips off the mat, your left hand, or your right hand, excuse me. Now we're going to reach the right hand for the left leg. Eye gaze underneath the left armpit. Staying in that downward dog. Bring it right back. Right hand to the top of the mat. Switch sides. Lift the left arm. Reach for the right leg. Really pull your chest through. Eye gaze under your right armpit. One more time each side. Left hand plants. Right hand hovers and then reaches for the left leg. Last time, right hand plants. Left hand lifts. Reach for the right. Eye gaze under the right armpit. Good job, good job. Back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the mat. Inhale, chin and tailbone, lift up, cat-cow. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, chin and tailbone, lift up. If you need to re-evaluate your stance, y'all look good. Hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale to ground the spine. Take one more. Inhale, chin and tailbone, lift up. Exhale, round the spine. Meet me in a neutral spine, a flat back. Left hand stays grounded, right arm reaching out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath the left side. Your right shoulder comes all the way down, eye gaze underneath, or rather over your left shoulder. Maybe bringing the left arm behind your back. Maybe, stepping your left foot back. That will not only challenge your balance, but it will allow you to stack your hips as well as your shoulders and just deepen that twist. One more breath in. Exhale, release your left hand down to the mat. Release your knee if you lifted it. Inhale, the right arm out and up to the side. Same when we came in. Exhale, foot it down. Good job. Other side. Ground down in the right arm. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, thread. Left arm underneath the right. Left ear down to the mat. Eye gaze over right shoulder. Option to bring your right arm behind your back. Option to step your right foot back. Thompson, bring your right foot down to the floor. You can step it back, but just keep, yeah, there you go. That'll give you more stability. And then if you're pressing into the left hand, the one that's on the ground, you can twist even more, eye gaze up toward the ceiling. One more breath in. Exhale, knee down, right hand down. Press the mat away as you inhale the left arm out and up. Exhale, float it down. Cross your ankles, sit back. Extend your feet forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, this time twist to the right, reaching the left arm for the outside of the right foot. Yeah. Good. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, twist left. Reach right hand to the outside of the left foot, keeping your feet flexed. One more time each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right and reach. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist left and reach. Back to center. Draw your heels in slightly. Evaluate your body. I'm giving you the options. Heels can stay down. Reach forward. I want you to keep a flat back. That's gonna tell you when you've advanced enough or too much. Maybe you lift the heels. Maybe you extend the heels. Maybe you get a V. Wherever you are, I want you to lower slow all the way down to the mat. Good. Reach the arms all the way to the back of the room. Point through your toes. Breathe in. Exhale, hug your right knee into the chest. Inhale, open your right knee out to the side, just like we did in that standing posture. Your left hand might hold your hip down on the left side. And then exhale right into your twist, right toes behind your left knee. Guide your knee all the way across the body to the floor. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, float it open to the right. Supine twist, good. Use the exhale to get a little bit deeper. One more round of breath. Activate your core, come back through center, hug your knee into the chest. And exhale, release both feet down to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, point through the toes, reach through the fingers. Exhale, hug your left knee into the chest. Inhale, open your knee to the left. Use your right hand to keep your right hip down. On your exhale, hook your left toes behind your right knee. Guide your knee across the body to the floor. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, float it open to the left. So you're opening through the shoulders, stacking through the hips, exhaling into your twist. One more round of breath. Activate the core. Come back through center slowly. Hug your knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, extend everything down to the floor. If there's another posture you would like to take, now is the time. That includes a supine pigeon if you want one of those. We didn't do a pigeon today. But otherwise, I encourage you to stay still on your mat. your belly rise and fall. Notice the pace of your breath and begin to slow it down just for another moment. Find some stillness. When you're ready to move on, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll to one side and then pop up to a seat. If you want to stay right where you are, you're welcome to. Well done, ladies and gentlemen.